Hello, how you doing? Welcome back. This is the Mahogany La Piranha Show. I am Mahogany La Piranha. If you didn't know, I, I think that's kind of evident. Thank you for joining us for another week. I missed you so much. I hope you had a. I hope everyone had a great week, and I'm just glad that we meet at the same place tonight. So, give yourselves a round of applause. Those people at home, or a wank. I don't know. Applause or a wank. I'd rather a wank. But if you're gonna wank, I want to see it. That's how we work here. Special thanks to our Roku viewers and also our Justin.tv viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in every week and supporting us and loving us. We love you and thank you so much. Also to MondoClub.com that carries our wonderful television channel or station as well as our sister station Wild Animal Television. I'm gonna do like a bat thing because I have leather on. Okay, that's my bat thing. I don't know if that worked for you, but it worked for, it worked for me. So thank you so much. This is a live show, so if you want to be a part of it, you can definitely call in. That number is 412-567-0381. I'm sorry, like, did you see me like? Yeah, so that's the number. You can definitely call in, be a part of the show, give me your peace of mind if you don't like what's going on, if you want to say, you know, give us some tips, some advice, give us your story, give us your name. That's awesome. You can follow us on Twitter, and that is Twitter at GLTV, or you can add us on your Facebook. I love Facebook these days. And that would be facebook.com/Gay Life TV. So you have all the information. There you are. Work it out. Get involved. Stay involved. And watch my show. I love you. We're here. Listen, I'm a little late, but for the most part, I'm a lot early. So I don't want to hear anybody's guff. Do we like my new news anchor hair? I feel like I'm ready for like channel 11. I went over a more sophisticated makeover, so I'm more believable as, you know, a person telling the news. I'm just so happy that I don't have no funky weave like Tamika Artist on. I don't know what channel that poor child is on, but to me, known to man, your weave is worse than when I had one dreadlock stealing people's money out their purse. Now this is now don't think I'm a horrible person. Tamika beat cancer. You have my support. I love you. Everything. I'm there with you. I've lost people due to cancer. I know how hard it is. Radiation, all the treatments, all the stress. Please get a new wig. Tamika, you can have it. Well, this ain't one. This is my real hair. I grew this out my real scalp and flat ironed it for you. That's what I'm talking about, America. I ain't one of those bald-headed black bitches on TV. I got hair. Oh, it's so good to be back. I totally missed you. A lot has happened since the last time I seen you. It just continues. It's so weird. I feel like once I shoot the show, the world kind of stops, and it doesn't. Like, you know, I always fear that I have nothing to talk about, in the next in coming weeks. But I always do because there's always something going on. So let's catch you up. In a week in the life of a fish. And that would be like, what's going on in my life. So what happened last week after our last show together, I feel like you're my lovers. I feel like we get off together. I hope you get off. Whatever. So after last week's show, there was a wonderful presentation at the uh, show. Basically, they did Kanye West's whole Yeezus album into a Christmas Carol. Only a white person would think about that. Would never do a Christmas Carol out of Yeezus, Kanye West. I don't know. But I went, it was flawless. Let me tell you how flat it was, how wonderful the people at the Brillo Box are to us at Gay Life Television. Everything is so fantastic. They treat you with much respect. It's a beautiful atmosphere. Janet Granite looked angelic and beautiful. She was awesome. I can't get enough. I think she's the queen to be, other than me, this season. She is in charge of a lot of the open mic shows at the Blue Moon, which is 5119 Butler Street. It's my home away from home, and it's a fantastic place. But she's doing a lot. And not only is she giving you wonderful shows, she's giving you sets, she's giving you accoutrements, if you will. Like she might have like a fog machine strapped to her back or one of her minions. I don't know. But she's cool and she's a very nice queen. She's very down to earth, which I like. There's no kind of ego. I don't think there's enough, there's no more room in any bar for anyone's ego other than mine's. And it's nice that I don't have to compete with hers. I think she's a fantastic lady. She is a queen to look out for in the near future. I'm sorry if you missed the Yeezus show at the Brillo Box, but there will be definitely more shows, more Janet Granite. Again, her and Cindy Crotchford share open mic night. I think they do bi-weekly. So one gets one every 2 weeks, another one gets one the other 2 weeks, and they split it up, and it's wonderful and it's hot. And it's a way for the young talent in the city to be seen. I don't like amateurs. I mean, I think we're all amateurs until you get the big payday. But it's a nice chance to get a little street cred in the drag community. So yeah, it's fantastic. So big ups to Janet Granite. Keep up the big work. My guest that was with me last week, Miss Bambi, it makes me think of Bambi Bonetic. Bambi, but she was a woman in the police field. Bambi Bonetic, oh, what is her name? It was a Lifetime story. They framed her because she was a woman, and she escaped from prison, and it's a crazy story. So if you ever see Bambi Bonetic on Lifetime, definitely check it out. But Bambi, my guest last week, she did a hell of ups to her, and thank you so much for being on the show. I do have an update for those who follow the Mahogany La Piranha show. A few weeks ago, we had some queens from I hope they're not all from Johnstown. Is Johnstown like the hills have eyes? I don't know. But they did this. And the thing about it was that the winner of the pageant was not announced right then and there. It was announced weeks later, and I have the winner. I know who won the pageant. I want to divulge to you who won the pageant. But before, I definitely want to give a shout out to Miss Ashley. I hope everything is copacetic, my love. But let's get to who won Miss Public Access Television. I'll give you a hint. She got fired from Gay Life Television. Any guesses? Any guesses? Now, there's a couple bitches that have been fired. So let's go down the list. Now, there is, what's her name? Oh, we have guests. I have guests coming into the studio. Please meet everyone. It's nice to see everybody. But we have Amy, what's her goddamn name? Amy, Vaca House. Sorry, I totally had a blonde moment. One of the loves of my life just walked in through the door and I totally lost my shit. See how it is with Dick? Dick will make you lose your mind. I had a lot of... There you go, because I'm crazy. Lost my mind. No, I really didn't have a lot of dick. I swear to God. I'm a virgin. Amy Vaca House. We had Alaska Thunderfuck. We had, I don't know if she was fired or if she was being diddled by RuPaul at the time. I don't know if that was before shooting. We had a little cherry bomb, but she moved away to New York to get diddled by another black man that's really white. And who? I don't know. What did you say?
Marsha, it was supposed to be drag top.
Marsha? I don't know. Marsha been gone. She's coming back though. We're gonna do a special Marsha update. We have Old Man Vita. We had another tranny, but I don't think she was in the pageant because she was too butch. I think she was the F to M. I don't know. You never can be too sure if they have a puss or a pee-pee. I don't know. I don't check. I don't do a panty check. I'm just myself. But, so who do you think who won the Miss Public Access pageant? Anybody know who won Miss Public Access? It wasn't me. I don't do public access, honey. I don't even have a WIC card. I can't get a carton of eggs or butter or cheese to save my life, honey. Don't nobody get my black ass a break for nothing. That's why I really want to be a woman. So I can't... Just kidding. That's horrible. Anyways, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing to say about our society, but that's what's going on. Who won the pageant is Old Man Vita. So let's give it up to Vita Jocelyn. I love Vita. I think she's very innovative. I think she's smart with her makeup. She just happens to be 90. We can't turn back the time, the years of time. We can't strap wrinkles up, She's fantastic, and I respect her, and more power to you. And out of drag, I might sit on it. Might. With a condom and some, what do you call that from my Greek wedding? They sprayed that on everything. Windex. Windex cures everything. I had a little hemorrhoid. I just sprayed a little Windex on that hemorrhoid, and then it went away in 2 days. all I'm saying, America. So, big ups to Vita the Opulence. I love you. I hope you don't hate me for calling you old man Vita. But listen, if the shoe fits, honey, wear it. Um, Goodness gracious. But before we go any further, we have a special treat. I was speaking to Miss Janet Granite. She she does this number. I think you know the number, and she's like her and her wife is going to beat me up as soon as I go down to the Blue Moon because listen, it's if I can't sell it, I'ma sit on it. This is a black woman's number. I don't know why some 40-year-old white woman going around doing, if I can't sell it, I'ma sit on it. It don't make no sense. I don't relate to it. I don't know what you doing. I'm trying to help you out, boo. Don't be doing no black folk number. Do some Stevie Nicks. You know, it's the time of the witch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the Shaka Khan's and Aretha Franklin. Leave that to the big black bitches. Like, just kidding. Listen, I didn't see it. I wasn't there. I don't know if she executed it well or what the case may be. But listen, we have the video. So you can discern for yourself and see if I'm right. Listen, I love white people. I'm in love with a white man right now. He looking at my thigh. Oh, look, that's my Spanx. Everybody look. Anyways, we'll get back to my Spanx once we take a look at Miss Janet Granite doing If I Can't Sell. I think it is. That's the song?
Yes.
If I can't sell it, I'ma sit on it. Bitch, if you can't sell it, stay home. Here we go. Watch the tape.
You got to buy it. And I mean just what I say. Now, how'd you like to find this waiting at home for you every night? Only been used once or twice. And it's still nice and tight. Wow! If I can't sell it, I'm going to keep sitting on it. I don't see the need to give it away. Now, you can't find a better pair of legs than that. And a back like this, not and that is why. If I can't sell it, I'm going to require one. Why should I give it away? Because it's made for comfort, built for wear. Where else would you find such an easy chair? Oh, but if I can't sell it, I am going to remain seated on it. I ain't about to give it away. Oh, because it's lush, slick and sleek. Darling, a high-class piece like this at any price is cheap. So if I can't sell it, I'ma remain seated on it. I don't see the need to give it away. Now, look at this nice bottle. Ain't it easy on the eye?
See what I mean? Y'all didn't watch the shit. Now, I wasn't being mean, I'm being helpful. Now, I know they watched the show, so don't have this little, dispute on words hurt you. Use it to help you, baby. Use it to move forward. Do something else. Do some Dolly Parton. Peace Train. I love that song. I see you as Dolly. Now, I really do love Janet. So I hope this won't disrupt, be like a discord in our friendship, but I don't really give a fuck. I'm a journalist. What do you want me to do? You want me to lie to you? I'm going to speak the truth. Moving on. So my mama, my real mama, she done had a bunion the size of Texas on the side of her toe. Like, we both got some broke ass feet, looked like a whole parade just stepped over it and shit. Just everybody crunch, crunch, crunch. As long as I could get to the bus stop, I'm cool. Now, she done had this bunion for years. Now, she got the bunion removed. How they removed the bunion, they cracked it in two. Put it back in my mama's foot. Now, I'm like the help. Or, Baby Jane Hudson, here's your din-din. It's very nice. It's nice wheeling her around, popping willies at the hospital, going like an obstacle course. She hates me, really. But I love it because it's kind of like a little payback for everything, But the thing where I'm going to is, we're both very independent people. I'm going to get intellectual a little bit. She didn't even tell me she was in the hospital. And her doctor actually called me and was like, will you pick up your mother? And I'm like, I don't even have her. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I totally was like, I'll be right there. And it was just so sad because I felt like she felt that she didn't have a support system or someone that she can, in an emergency, call. Like when you fill out your paperwork for whatever reasons, they give you like, who can I call in emergency? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she didn't trust that I would be there for her, like be in her corner for her. And that's so weird, And when I arrived at the hospital, I could have been straight. Like, she was so happy. Like, she was just like, what are you doing here? Like, like all my sins was, I atoned for in that moment. And I just want to let you guys know, like, we're not super women. We're not super people. We all need someone. We all need friends. We all need something. We can't do this on our own, no matter how badass you may think you are. And, especially me, because I feel often that I'm a loner and I can do everything by myself. and then I meet amazing people that steps in and helps me, and it makes the difference, you know. So don't be afraid to ask someone for help. Don't be afraid to be like, you know what, I can't do this. Can you help me? Like, it doesn't mean you're weak. It just means, you know, you need help. And that doesn't mean, you know, that's what it is. So, mommy, I love you. Her toes are so ugly though. But I feel in 3 months she's gonna be fierce. And I'm so happy to be there for you. And I almost saw her cooch. And I haven't seen it since when I came out of it. So like it was real weird for me. We have the same cooch. She doesn't shave. I don't shave. I thought I was looking at my own pussy. I'm just saying. Sorry, mama. I'm sorry to out you like that. But it's nice, you know, helping you out. I love you so much. Moving on. We have so much. Dexter season finale. Did anyone see? Okay. So I love the show. I was kind of Deborah dies. Dexter's sister, the really skinny girl who looks like a model but kind of looks tranny, kind of a little bit. Um, I don't know. I was way sadder when Sex in the City was over, or 6 Feet Under. But due time for Dexter to be over, they did it in a classy way. They didn't stretch it out for 5 more seasons. So if you haven't seen it, Deborah dies. Sorry to ruin it for you, but Netflix it. Next on my list, Project Runway. Ah! Ken's black ass got kicked off. I've been waiting forever for his black ass to get kicked off that show. Let me tell you about Ken. He got too much ego and too little goddamn design. Now he didn't mouthed off to the wrong white bitch. See, people think white bitches is sissies. You can just do whatever. Little Miss Redhead thing came in and knocked the iron over and everything, honey. Miss Ken was spooked with her face mask. It was very Joan Crawford with her cold cream around the eyes. Black people need that because of the bags. You know what I'm saying? The bags. So it was a challenge of design for a fan. And this is, you know, it is a really wonderful challenge to do. There's wonderful women of different sizes, shapes, colors, backgrounds that watch the show and they love it. And all they want you to do is design them the perfect outfit. Let me tell you, Miss Ken, and that's why you got kicked off. Get your life together. That's all I'm saying. Go back to Parsons. That's his problem. He didn't go to school. See, people, children's, instead of, listen, next week I'll teach you how to make crystal meth. But this week, school is important. Stay in school. Sometimes school is the only thing that's between you and the job. You know what I'm saying? You can be good enough, but sometimes people look at where you came from. Did you go to college? Did you do this? Did you do that? And sometimes it does make a difference. In Ken's case, he couldn't design shit. And everybody else was so much, I feel like, not superior, but just like they knew what was up because they went to school. So sometimes school is good. I'm not saying in everybody's instances. I don't need to go to school because I'm a goddess and I'm above that. But when I decide to go back, I will. But yeah, go to school, kids. Don't be dumb. You know, welfare is not the, you know, it's not sexy. Bus pass is nothing. I know. Excuse me. Next, taking care of my mama with the one foot these days, I got to watching Miss Abby Lee Miller dance competition. This fat bitch is crazy. Got all these little kids. Now, I love the kids, and I love the kids ain't out stealing from the five and dime for gum and Snickers and shit. You know, I love the kids ain't out selling heroin to their classmates or having pretend sex. We all had pretend sex. You remember when you had pretend sex? Hump each other real quick. Ooh, I feel like mommy and daddy. You know what I'm saying? I still do that. I'm about to do that tonight with somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Listen. um, so it is this crazy show where it's like these kids, it's kind of like Star Search for kids, and Abby Lee Miller is like this crazy woman. And you should watch it. It's on Lifetime. She left me speechless when she told this little girl, quote, for verbatim, every time you're on your knees, it's horrendous. How you gonna hurt some little bitch's career like that? Now you know these hoes gonna be on their knees most of their life, you know. You ruin it from the get-go. Don't ruin it from, listen, I know I'm fantastic on my knees. You can see the sores and everything. Fantastic. No, it's, oh, it's attached to them. You're like, oh, I don't want any of them to leave, you know, because it's like, it's just weird. And I found myself like doing like dance steps with them. Like, I was like, oh, get it, girl. Get it, girl. Plie, you know? But it's cute. I think she's a little harsh. Where's my goddamn paper? It's right there. It's a little harsh. But I think, you know, sometimes to get casted, to really make that money, to get those parts, sometimes you have to hear, you know, nothing but the truth about your kids and about yourself. And if someone has to scream at you and tell you to point, God damn it, you better point. So it's funny. I love it. You should love it. Watch Abby Miller's. It is Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition on Lifetime. Ridiculous. She needs to dance more, Miss Abby. I'm going to twerk while I go get my paper. All right, there we go. Moving on. I really like this Katie Couric look I'm doing. I feel like that one woman from the Ninja Turtles, the one that wasn't like, you know, gross. That's how I feel. Moving on, guys. We're going to skip to October 5th. The Blue Moon on Butler. That is 5115 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The annual witch show hosted by my sister Veruca La Prana. It happens October 5th. It's going down. Marcia Mello, Queen Bee of the city, really. Ask anybody. Just because she's bigger than everybody, let me tell you. This bitch is like 500 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. I love her. She's my best friend. You are not 500 pounds yet. It's going to be fantastic. It's not a Halloween show, but it's definitely, I guess, which is weird because I'm like a Jehovah's Witness and I'm doing like a witch show. I'm not really a Jehovah's Witness, but my mama is. Sorta. Anyways, it is fantastic. So please come down, check us out. It's annual. This is, I think it's like the 5th year straight. this is my first time doing it because I've been working steadily for 5 years straight every year on this day. So I never got a chance to do it. So this year I'll be doing it. There will not be a Sharon Needles or Alaska Thunderfuck, but they will be missed. But there will be tons of other wonderful performers from the House of Haunt, not from the House of Haunt, from the House of PiranHa, from the House of Mellow. It's going to be like fantastic. So please come out and support, and let's have a precursor to Halloween. Happy Halloween, MFers. Please be safe on Halloween. Do not put razor blades in apples. So passe. I do syringes. Way more effective. Ow! So yesterday, because I'm a hornball, I don't know what's wrong with me because I never have sex. I think of these weird things to do. So I'm like, let's go on Craigslist and see what's out in the world. They have pee-pee pictures on Craigslist. I love it. This guy, they have assholes, there's balls, there's scrotums, it's like a candy. It's wonderful. I don't even have to go to Bang You Later now. It's my favorite porn site. I just go to Craigslist, and they're local. But on the flip side, people, ain't y'all heard of the Craigslist murders? Going out to Monroeville. You think you're gonna suck on some big old, beef jerky. You know what I'm saying? You get there, you looking good, they looking good. The door locked. They string your ass, cut you 15 times, and light your black ass on fire. That's all I'm saying. Don't be doing no Craigslist nothing. The best way to meet a man, go to church, go to the grocery store, go to the libraries, go to the Blue Moon, or come to my show. Be a part of the audience. There's tons of cute men here. I got 3 of them. We all gonna have fun. That's all. Next on my list, I can't wait. I just watched it. She's like half of the reason why I am who I am, other than my mom. She kind of raised me. I just don't want my tits, excuse me, guys. I needed a lift. She's part of the reason why I am myself. I definitely contribute her to halfway raising me, and she never even spoke to me. Miss Madonna Ciccone, she's fantastic. She has a new project. It's a Revolution project, and it's basically speaking to corporate America. It's speaking to America, I think. I think we're all so sick of the bigotry, the sexism, the racism, the homophobia, the ageism, all that. It's 2013 and we're still hating on each other because of little itty bitty differences, and basically we're all the same. And until people with a platform really start speaking up for the rest of us, how do we know? How do we get power? How do we, go forward as a community? And I'm saying a community as a human race, not the gay community, not transgendered or black community or whatever. Our community is us. If we're going to survive as a species, we have to get over all this craziness. It's time. I'm done. I'm not trying to fight no more. I'm too pretty to be fighting every night. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got enough mace. Keep spraying and shit. It's a nice deodorant too. Sometimes I put a little squirt. Keep the robbers away. You know what I'm saying? People trying to steal a nut. That's all I'm saying. Ah! No, but really, guys, it's time, and she's awesome. She's done this 17-minute feature kind of, documentary about it, and it's flawless. And she's 83 now. She looks fantastic. She continues. Listen, stem cell, I believe in it. You get that fetus right out of the cooch, you look like me. How do you think? I'm 50. I just take it to lunch. Just, oh, this little baby was good. I feel younger already. I don't really do that, maybe. But like, she's fantastic, and big, big ups, yo. Like Madonna, you continue. This is why I love her. It was, the Truth or Dare movement. She was the first person. Like, it's okay to be gay. It's okay to be a woman. It's okay to have power. It's okay to want things. It's okay to be lustful. It's okay. Like, it's okay. We're all people. We're all, hopefully going to the same place if we are nice enough, and that's what it is. And I appreciate you so much. She kind of like got me off of my ass. How dare I, with this sort of platform to talk to millions of people, we are at like almost 9 million viewers here at Gay Life Television. So how dare I not tell you that it's not okay to hate. It's not okay to be a bully. It's not okay to be rude unless you're on vodka. I've been accused of it many of times, but I'm so sorry. Oh, there you have it. Let's be better people. Let's move forward. I haven't had kids yet, and when I do, I want them to have a good time here. So that's my message to you. So big ups. Another thing I want to do. She's been trying to, and I've been praying for this moment for 10 years. Oh my God, since they broke up. I love Sean Penn. And if you are a Madonna fan, there's that moment in Truth or Dare, and I think it's that one of her faggy dancers she has, one of them, they go, well, is there one man that you wish that you were with? You love? Without missing a beat, she goes, Sean Penn. And now they're hanging out again, so who knows? I wish her and him the best of luck. I think it's fantastic. I'm a fan of love. I'm a fan of Madonna, and I wish you the best of luck. So there you go. Next on my list. This is for black people, or it's not for black people. It's for everybody. This is a Mahogany La Piranha African American moment in history. Her name was Wilma Rudolph. She had polio. Polio. And if you don't know what polio is, it was a disease a couple years ago, and it attacked your whole asshole and your spine and the curvature of your legs. So everybody was bow-legged and walking around crazy. So, it's true. So, Wilma Rudolph, black girl, I believe she was from Tennessee, didn't have a chance. She wore braces for, I guess, maybe to the time she was 12. Really crazy. She went on to be the first black woman to win the 200 meter and 100 meter golds in the Olympics. And I guess it's the four-way relay. She won 3 medals in 1 Olympics. And if that isn't proof enough, if you put your mind to it, you can do and achieve anything. You can overcome any odds if you're here. If you're here and you believe in that God, because he'll make everything possible. So this is what I want you to get from my show, yo. Like, we can do whatever we want. We just gotta believe in it. We gotta do it. We gotta feel it. Let's do it. Stop talking about it. Let's do it. So, big hands up to Miss Wilma Rudolph. Whose name is Wilma anymore? You know that's an old bitch. Wilma. God damn. I would be so mad. What you name me Wilma for? God damn, bitch. This ain't bad rock. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, moving on. Coming up shortly is Miss Tri-State Amateur All-Star Pageant. If you're a tranny chaser or a tranny lover or you want to be a tranny or a drag queen or performer, this is a perfect pageant for you. It's hosted by Miss Kiara Darshell. She's like Mount Rushmore. Like, honey, before there was drag, there was Kiara Darshell. Just kidding. But I love her. And she's having the pageant. So look for it. Be a part of it. It's a great time. I always thought that pageants were a great way to instantly boost you. Like you might be here and then you win one, or even if you're in one, just being seen and networking and just being in that whole kind of situation, I apologize, excuse me, it lifts you up. So it's a good career move. I would not overkill myself with, my problem with drag queens is everybody wants to perform every week. I don't want to see you do Beyonce every week in the same dress. You broke down, rainbow wearing mother. These girls get me hot sometimes. Because, you know, my Betsy Johnson is not cheap. Who wears Betsy Johnson in the city? No one. They go to Rainbow. They get 5 bangles for $1. Now, I ain't no hoe or nothing. I got a little coin. That's all I'm saying. I'm a little trust fund. That's all I'm saying. Not really. But we have much more for you when we come back after break. This is the Mahogany La Piranha Show. I am Mahogany La Piranha. We will see you in 2 minutes. Be here or be square. 2 minutes. This is the end of the show. I just get so carried away with you guys. So I feel very preachy. Like, I don't know. But I hope you've learned something. I hope you had fun with me. It's fall, so please bring out your boots, bring out your tweeds, bring out your golds and your greens and your browns. Look beautiful. It's going to be a wonderful time here in Pittsburgh this fall. If you see me out and about, please say hello. Don't be shy to buy me a cocktail because I would like you to. I'm subliminally thinking about it. Thank you to my wonderful men who joined me for my studio audience. Thank you so much for coming. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you to you out there. Our Roku viewers, also our Justin.tv viewers, thank you for your viewers, your love and support. We love you. MondoClub.com. Thank you for carrying our station as well as our sister station, Wild Animal Television. I will be back here next week, the same time, same channel, same place. You know what it is. Keep it gangsta. Be safe. Wrap it up. Don't drink and drive. Respect yourself and thy neighbor. And we'll be good. Yo, let's keep it cute. Thank you so much. This is the Mahogany La Piranha Show. I'm out.